Igal, another important win for Arsenal today. Rice and Gyökeres flying high. What was your thoughts on it, mate?
I was just gonna say before we go on the Arsenal thing, Buemo would have scored. You guys would have won. He's like your good luck charm. Uh,
Yeah.
as for Arsenal, bro, can we just be happy and just stop the over analyzing little things? Because I feel like Gyökeres got over analyzed all season. I feel like people are over analyzing things all the time. Always scared to say, you know what, your team's looking good, everything's looking good. Arsenal, everything's looking good right now. We don't concede many chances. We don't concede many goals. We've conceded 3 goals all season. We scored another 2 goals today. Another set piece goals. All these people saying set piece goals are not sustainable, but it looks goddamn sustainable right now because the way at the pace we're scoring, how many set piece goals are we gonna have come the end of the season? Arteta's really trusting the squad. I rate the fact that he rotates the squad even mid game, taking off Gyökeres. And yeah, man, to sum it all up, we beat Burnley after 14 minutes, Terry. It took Liverpool 95 minutes to score a goal against this Burnley. That's the level of standards we currently have.
Yeah, look, I don't think. I think there are some Arsenal fans that will overanalyze. I was watching a bit of content this week of some Arsenal fans, and you can almost see in their sort of joy. I don't know if you boys have seen this as Gooners. In their joy of being in a good position, it feels more like they're laying traps if you don't win major trophies this year. And I've listened to
that's been my gripe there, Terry. I mean, because look, I read the comments. Everyone's telling me that I'm getting too gassed. And I was in the group chat with Quest, and he's giving me gifs about some kid behind a door and being like, oh, you guys looking so happy now. What's going to happen in May? And I'm like, are you looking at the league? Nobody else is challenging us, coming anywhere near close to challenging us. We're now 10 points clear of the supposed big favorites now. And they're playing each other next week. Like, I get it's 10 games, but I'm just reading the writing on the wall. Arsenal fans, by the way, guys, why are we so scared to put our chest out? Why do you have to behave that?
It's British culture.
That's what it is.
It's ridiculous.
I think the issue is I think there's nothing wrong with Arsenal fans saying I think they're going to win a league, or I believe this team's now good enough to win it this year. This is the year that we're going to do it. But I think it's the extent that some Arsenal fans are going that's rubs even Arsenal fans the wrong way. It's because, yes, a lot of your fan base has got PTSD. It is scared. It has seen its team fail to win the league 3 years in a row. There was even times when you was trying to get top 4 and you've come short because of a few bad games and you never reach your target. But you have improved from those points. But I think the problem is that some Arsenal fans, and Anton, you one of them, don't worry, I'm looking at you. I'll call you out by name. It's more than just, I think we're going to win the league. It's no one's challenging us. It's 10 games in.
And who is challenging us? Name a name, please. Name a name. Who's challenging us?
Right now, no one's challenging us. But you will never, it's football. You never know. Liverpool might get that moment where everything just clicks. And they're going
but they're 10 points behind.
All I gotta say is,
they can click all at once.
Let me land the plane, and then you ask.
Yeah, go on.
Man City, we've seen it again. I'm not saying these clubs are 100% going to do it, but we've seen Man City clicking the gear when we thought they were poor and go on a run. So it's
this Man City's a one-man team, though.
No, yeah,
it's irrelevant.
Wait a sec. So it's not about saying Arsenal fans can't be happy or can't be confident or shouldn't puff out their chest. They should. But what you're doing is inflating the chest to like triple D's, bruv. You know what I mean? Like, bring it down just a little bit. And then when you get closer to March, April, May, that's when you can come out with the smoke. Because remember when Spurs were 10 games in and everyone was chatting the biggest.
The same page.
Wait. When Spurs were chatting the most 10 games in, Arsenal fans, United fans, everyone was saying, yo, relax, you're Spurs, blah, 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 blah. And they collapsed and ended up finishing 5th or 4th, wherever they finished that year. All I'm saying is the confidence is fine. But writing off everybody right now, I think is more going to lead to demise than it is to glory. So that's all I think that's people's point.
The biggest part, just quickly, the biggest part I'd look at from an, again, Arsenal perspective is the simple fact that over the years, it's not the fact that you haven't been able to challenge. It's not the fact that you haven't been able to be in the lead after 10 games, 15 games. If you're being honest with your team and you look at your history of your team, you go, okay, I'm seeing these similar patterns. This is good. I'm glad to be in this position again. However, where's the difference going to come from? Was actually getting the trophy or actually winning a final, whatever you want to call it as, and actually having the same thing happen over the last, half a decade. So that's where the difference has to come. And 10 games is not enough for you to be able to even see that difference. So I'm with KJ in the sense of absolutely puff your chest out and say no one's beaten us at this moment in time. Facts. Because again, you're not conceding for what reason you want to call it as, and you're actually getting your points exactly how you should be as Arsenal Football Club. But to then write off other teams, you're then going down that same slippery slope just because it feels good. And you're going off, again, the emotion of the game rather than the reality of you are 10 games in and this is Arsenal we're talking about. In order for you to get over that line, you have to go and be consistent in them pressured moments. And I've always said, and I say it from the start, I don't believe Arsenal or Arteta is that person. I don't believe he's a winner. I think you'd love him to be a winner, but I do think overall he's a failure. Unless, and again, this is my conclusion. If Arteta is a manager that is how can I put it? He's strong when it comes to building a team, then I'd say he's succeeded at Arsenal. But if you think he's a manager to go and win and get you over the line to get trophies or a league, I think he's failed. So it depends on the level of where you put Arteta. So is it a case of if he doesn't win a trophy this season, is it a case of, you know what? Thank you, Arteta. You've done the best you can do. Therefore, he's a success. I couldn't say anything against him because he's only a manager that could build a team to a level. But is he now a manager that goes and wins you trophies? That's what you're waiting for. And 10 games in, there's no way you could say that when you know football changes and you're about to have a little blip. You have to.
Gal, just very quickly, I'm going to come to you and this is the last point because I've got to wrap the show up. So over to you, Gal. Thank you.
I think Arteta's a winner, and you're going to see it this season when we lift that Premier League trophy because the squad that he's built and the way that he's managing the squad, he just hasn't had the tools. He's always had the raw ability as a manager. He just hasn't had the tools, and now he has the tools. I think he's going to shut up everybody.
I disagree, but yeah. I don't know.
I guess we'll have to wait and see, right?
Wait, by the way, I actually do think Arsenal.
Can I respond just for 60 seconds, just quickly on that point?
Yeah,
all right.
I've also got something to say as well.
Yeah. I'll keep it quick. So here's the thing that, again, let's go looking over people's Arsenal. Last season, the way Arsenal were playing, the type of football that Arteta was building, you were saying I just need that goal scorer, that striker, right? Now all of a sudden I'm not seeing that type of football and that way Arteta's playing, which is fine. But let's say he's adapted. Let's give him the benefit. He's adapted for whatever reason. You're telling me in 6 months you've gone and got your world-class striker or your bagsman, and now all of a sudden you're not playing that style of football. I think it's I think he's kind of copped out on his idea and gone, you know what, this striker ain't doing it. I'm going to have to find a different way of playing. And your set pieces are working, which is, again, I'm not against it personally, because I'm from Stoke-on-Trent, so I had a whole city gassed off that, so don't stress that. But overall, when I look at it, I go, in 6 months, you've now changed your style of football, or you're not creating enough as what you used to for your strikers, but you just brought a striker to go and win you the league. So is Arteta getting a blight here? It's a question.
You just added on to things I want to respond with.
Anton, I'll give you a minute. The reason I've got to go is I'm watching a game that I've got to go.
I know. Tottenham and Chelsea.
These games before the other ones, they're meant to be a bit shorter than this show is. So, Anton, 60 seconds, Anton, go.
All right. Firstly, we're comparing our previous Arsenal teams to this Arsenal team. This Arsenal team is just miles ahead, and we're equipped to deal with everything. We got a center back partnership that's better than Chelsea's best center backs in total, right? Okay. So I think the team overall is amazing. The defense, no one's scoring on us. And by the way, I think Arteta has adapted, and our attack is much better than you are just making it out to be. We've been playing the lowest of the low blocks. You saw today, finally a team opens up after going down 1-0, and you're seeing the football we're playing. You're seeing the football more specifically that Victor Gyökeres is able to play. So the scary thing is we're 10 points clear of Liverpool, 9 points clear of City, and we have got so much more to go. And that's why we're so overconfident at the moment.
Okay. I mean, I disagree, but we haven't got time, so another time.